May pips be upon you. Who are the coolest cats who trade on the internet? That would be the people at TradingView. I love this community. Okay, let's go over Bitcoin and why I'm not holding a long position over the weekend. Okay, first of all, let me show you this. Let's widen this out. Let me wide out a little bit, and I'm going to take you to the day chart, and the daily time frame. And what you see here is an ascending wedge. Okay, this is a bearish structure. Why? Because the likelihood of price breaking out to the top is not as good or not as great as the likelihood of price breaking out to the bottom. Okay, so uh, um, that gives me pause. I love the uptrend, and I've been, you know, you already know that I posted that price would continue to the upside, but I don't know about right now. Let's go to the 1 hour, and what I'm going to show you is if I can get to it and not use the drawing tool all the time. Okay, all right. We had this uptrend here. All right, short-term uptrend within the ascending wedge, right? But what I see is something very bearish. This structure here looks bearish to me. Why? Because you had the higher low, higher high, higher low relative to that one, higher high, all right, higher low, higher high, and then we failed to get any higher. All right, we got a near equal high here. All right, and we end up forming an M. All right, I like that M pattern. Why? Because when it breaks the low here, all right, you got to expect price to come back up and retest that neckline. All right, and that's what happened. All right, we came up and retested the neckline, but on the way down, we broke the higher low area. All right, I call it an area because it's a pretty thick area. It's about that big, right? All right, but that zone, we broke that higher low. All right, why is this one more important than anything? Well, this one is more important to me because this one led to this. All right, that made the higher high. Right, so when price breaks that higher low, it is a break of structure, and you expect price to come back and retest that area, and it did here, here, right? You're with me so far. So with a break of structure and a retest to confirm a break of structure and and a move and more movement to the downside, well, uh, my uptrend is over. All right, my uptrend is over. The big uptrend is not over, but this intermediate structure is over. All right, and you see these highs, these lows on the higher time frames. All right, not all the minutia in here. You know, the highs and lows, the higher highs and higher lows in there, but you see these on the higher time frames, so they matter more. All right, they matter more to me anyway. And then we broke lower. We broke these lows. Okay, I have this uptrend here to kind of give me the indication, not the absolute confirmation, but gives me an indication of when price is breaking structure. Okay, and once we break that structure, and we also broke the higher lows relative to these lows. All right, once we break the higher low, you know, then that then I officially call this uptrend over, and we may be beginning a new trend to the downside. How do I know when that trend begins? When we come back and retest these lows, and that's where we are right now. All right. Now I want to give you a closer look at this because there's some important aspects here. Here's the area that I'm concerned with: this low and these lows here. All right. This is my area what I call the lower high area. Okay, and when I'm waiting for price to come back up into this area for the retest to confirm that the the what do you call it? The downtrend has begun, and we have a lower low, and this retest would be the lower high relative to that one. Relative to that one, you understand? Okay. Um, Also, look what happens when we put our my magic fibs on here. All right, going from the swing high, and that's not the fibs. I'm sorry. I am in need of some sleep. Yes, I am. Okay. All right. And we'll try that again. All right. From the low, swing high to the swing low here. And you'll see we have the golden ratio and we have the 50 fib. All right. We're already past the 382 Fibonacci retracement level. All right. So we're on our way to test that 50. All right. In between the 50 and the golden ratio is that is my zone that I've already illustrated here. All right. We got confluence when the Fibonacci levels line up with structure here at the 618 and the 50 fib lines up with structure here, this previous low. So I'm waiting to see how price reacts when it gets up in this area. All right. Am I going to see price do what I normally expect price to do is that find rejection up there, find resistance there, and then reject to the downside. Notice where I put my arrow. All right. That's what I'm expecting because that's what normally happens in this when I see this price pattern. All right. I want to also point out something else. Check this out, man. This is real cool. What we have here is price in a channel. Remarkable, isn't it? All right, we got a channel going on, a descending channel. All right, now what do I want to see with a descending channel? Well, after three touches, I want to see price break out. All right, with this descending channel, uh, we're looking for price to break out to the upside. Correct? All right, so I'll be looking up here. So what we have to find is when I look for a descending channel, when I see a descending channel, I look for a corresponding horizontal line of support. Is this that line of support here? Well, let's mark it as so. All right. And we can see that price has had some interactions over here, you know, with here on this side. All right. It breaks down, breaks above, comes back. We have closings and openings here. So we have some interactions uh, at this level. We can put it here. You know, you can find some things going on here. All right, but is this the most important level? No, this level down here is. Why? Because we see price has had interactions the same, but we also see that it lines up with the 27 minus 27 Fibonacci extension level. All right. We also see that it also lines up with the support line of the ascending wedge. All right. So I'm got my eye on this level because we have some confluence of support here. All right. And I expect price to go up in here and become turn bearish and probably end up either hitting here or hitting here. Okay. Uh, Now, could price go up to the pop up to the other side? It certainly could. Sure, it could. All right. But again, what is the likelihood? We have some significant levels of resistance up here. All right. Uh, if price goes to the other side, which it naturally does, once it hits one side, the resistance side, and naturally goes down to the support side, and then it goes up to the resistance side, and then it goes up to the support side, goes down to the support side. I would expect price to naturally rise back up to the um, resistance side of the channel. So, and that puts us right back at the 618, and I would expect us to end up right back at the Fibonacci minus 0.27. So that's what I have in my head. That's why I'm not holding this. I took my profits here at this significant key level of support and resistance, and you can see where price was here and here, using it both as resistance and support. Uh, kind of there too. So uh, that's why I TP'd here. And we're going to see what price does up in here, and we'll see if price breaks out and then comes back for a retest and continues higher. And that wouldn't surprise me at all. All right, but we've already touched this side of the ascending wedge. Okay, we've already touched that side of the ascending wedge. Don't get thrown off by that. All right, naturally, price would probably and highly probable that price wants to touch the support line of the ascending wedge. That's that's my thoughts. That's where I'm thinking, and I'm hoping that we see something happen over the weekend. I'm going to monitor this over the weekend. I hope you make a lot of pips. If you like what I'm doing, if you support what I'm doing, please give me a like and subscribe if you like, and join me in in this on my journey to higher understanding of the market. Okay, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you in the next video.